mix. Good reporting there. And it's the Suns to start out. Here are the 5 for the Suns. Crowder and Ayton, the bigs. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Bridges in at the 3. And a player like Mikal Bridges, he's had very high confidence in his abilities.
Well, I mean, listen, his history is that of a winning player. Came into the league believing in himself because of his career collegiately. National championship player at Villanova. He has every right to think he can be elite.
4 on the clock. Here's Tucker. Tried to bank it in, but it misses. Booker against Robinson. Booker, the pass to Ayton. Back to Booker. We played just over a minute here in the first. Can't hit the turnaround jumper. Pass to Tucker. Crowder with a steal. Here's Ayton. It's hauled in by Robinson. Now Lowry. The 3 is up. Hits the trifecta.
How effortless has Kyle Lowry made the 3 look over the course of his career? So confident.
Ball against Lowry. Pass to Booker. From the arc. It's hauled in by the Heat. And here's Adebayo. Tucker inside. He's against Ayton. Lowry, good. Lowry's got 5 points.
Yeah, this guy has spent a lot of his career in the painted area and knows how to finish. Kyle Lowry inside.
Inside, deflects the pass. Back to Paul. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on P.J. Tucker. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Back to Ayton. And stolen by Adebayo.
Well, getting in the lane and making your presence known is crucial part of the defense for these guys.
And adding to this lead right now, riding a wave of momentum.
Well, if you continue to execute at both ends, you can build on this lead.
Now here's Paul. And there's the drive. Misses from short range.
Just brutal. I mean, 5 straight misses to begin the game.
In transition, here come the Suns. Ayton, oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
This guy, a relentless force on the glass. DeAndre Ayton going to work and getting the putback.
Pass to Tucker. Out to Lowry. Robinson with it. 5 to shoot. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Just under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the first quarter. Paul against Lowry. Pass to Bridges. Back to Paul. And stolen by Adebayo. Butler on the wing. The 3 is up. And here's Adebayo. He's guarded by Bridges. Stolen by Bridges. Lets it go from deep. The putback. Controls the rebound and the putback.
Well, it's his motor that makes him such an effective offensive rebounder. Jay Crowder is going to play hard.
Pass to Adebayo. And that comes off the assist by Lowry.
Talk about hitting the ground running. 4 for 5 to start.
Paul against Lowry. Out to Bridges. Back to Paul. Bridges outside. And it's Bridges with the jam.
Well, you cannot let Mikal Bridges get into the paint because he's going to hammer it home when you do.
Now about 10 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Pass to Tucker. Back to Robinson. Drives to the hoop. The Suns clear it. It's Bridges on the wing. Counted from distance. Bridges has got his second basket on the night.
Well, a high motor player like Mikal Bridges has got to make quick decisions. Rise and fire off the catch and shoot, Mikal.
For three, Robinson. Well, a good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. It's the
Fans, welcome your Miami Heat.
and he's always been a coach on the floor. Chris
With anything, whether it's
and CP3 never shy, Graham.
Never shy indeed. Always holding himself and his teammates accountable.
And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. All right, guys, what do you think about the Heat here?
Give it up for their D. They're battling, communicating, and coming up with key stops.
Yeah, I think they wanted to come out of the gate strong, and they have. They've taken the early lead here.
On the court right now for the Suns. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. Crowder and Ayton, the bigs. And it's Bridges in at the three, the small forward.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Now here's Lowry. He's got five. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. Here's Crowder. Chance there to take the lead, but a miss.
Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher.
Robinson passes to Butler. Gets the three to fall. Butler's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Lowry against Paul. Pass to Bridges for three. It's good. The assist that time from Paul. Paul's got 3 assists tonight. And in the league today, we've got some all-time greats playing out on the wing. But who do you think the best wing in the NBA is right now, Graham?
Oh, boy, you're trying to get me in trouble. That's a tough one. I mean, you have LeBron, you have Giannis, you have Kawhi, KD. All of them are elite. All of them are champions. So if I had to choose, I guess I'll go with, I don't know. They're just all great.
And I'm glad we got to see the mobile one block once more. What a play.
And this is exactly why he's out here, in order to block shots in tight games like this.
Here's Ayton. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
Well, that's a determined scorer right there. DeAndre Ayton showing a little toughness on the interior finish.
Lowry to pass to Robinson. Lowry against Paul. And Lowry with the bucket on the assist from Robinson. Lowry's gotten his 3rd basket of the night. Well, it's hard to talk about Lowry without mentioning his fantastic defense.
Quick and physical with ball handlers. Tough to back down in the post and just brings the effort on every play.
Paul passes to Booker. From the top of the key, another one falls for Phoenix.
You want to run your offense through him, a reliable scoring option.
Lowry outside. Right side, Robinson. Back to Lowry. With the drive. And he finishes. That makes him 4 out of 5.
Well, there you see on display Lowry's speed and his ball handling ability. What a drive.
Paul against Lowry. Bridges outside. Stolen by Lowry. And the foul on Chris Paul. That's foul number 2 for him.
That's 2 fouls in as many quarters. He may have to adjust his approach now.
Lowry outside. Up top, Robinson. Lowry, the pass to Adebayo. And the layup falls. Now it's a 3-point Miami lead.
That's 3 buckets in a row off assist.
Lowry against Paul. Oh, it's stolen by Butler. Fast break Miami. Here's Adebayo. That's good. And so Lowry with the assist. Lowry's got 3 assists tonight. All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Heat.
They've come out in full attack mode defensively, applying pressure and stealing it away repeatedly.
Yeah, and I think the other thing that's helped them early tonight are the points they've gotten off turnovers.
Pass to Adebayo. Outside Tucker. Driving inside, and slam dunk by Tucker.
The ability to create shots off the dribble. This may be his area of greatest improvement. Tucker's worked on that.
Ball against Lowry. Here's Ayton. Paul for 3. Sinks that one after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3.
And they're in a better flow this quarter offensively, and their shooting percentage is steadily rising as a result.
Out to the right wing. From 20 feet, Lowry finds Robinson. Off target with the 3.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
And it's Butler off the drive. Robinson finds some space. Again, the Heat score.
Their offense is really humming right now, and it's because of the beautiful ball distribution.
About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Bridges outside. Fires the 3. Another 3 for Phoenix.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Robinson on the wing. Adebayo in the post. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And a pretty tight. Thanks very much, Allie.
25. The Suns, 22.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Boy, you look at Mikal Bridges. What a contribution.
Yeah, he's played with great energy in the first half. Very disruptive at the defensive end.
Well, it was about effort and anticipation. Hard to get into an offensive rhythm when you know this guy is lurking.
Victor Oladipo is out there with Tyler Hero. Then it's Dwayne Dedmon. Then there's Markieff Morris. That's the group in the game for the Heat. It's McGee, high post, working on Dedmon, and the officials call a traveling violation.
The over and back call, always avoidable.
Right, it doesn't happen often. It's kind of a silly mistake. We'll see if they can make up for it on the defensive end.
Oladipo against Payne, kicks it to Hero. To the inside. McGee with a steal. There's the triple. The shot misses, and Miami will go the other way with it.
Boy, you take one look at JaVale McGee and feel like this guy was built for the game of basketball. Remember, both his parents played at a high level. His mom, in fact, won a couple titles at the collegiate level and a gold medal with the U.S. women's team.
And JaVale McGee standing 7 feet even, but a 7'6" wingspan, Doris.
Boy, you want to talk about, quote, a catch radius. This guy uses his length to great effect. Finishes above the rim and controls that airspace.
Now here's Šarić. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. And out of bounds, the Heat will take it. The Heat with the lead. Now Oladipo. Changes up. And the layup is good. Oladipo's got 4 points this quarter.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Over to the wing. McGee passes to Šarić. Lays it up and banks it in. Šarić has got his first points of the night.
This guy is an efficient scorer. Dario Šarić knows his strengths on the offensive end and can capitalize.
Oladipo, the pass to Morris. To the middle. Inside. Second chance shot. Dedmon, good.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
Outside Payne. Pass to Nader. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
Shooting for Phoenix.
And that's good as he hits both shots. Second half of play here with just under 2.5 minutes passed. Oladipo, the pass to Hero. Out to Oladipo. Crafty moves. Ooh, McGee with the block. It's Nader on the wing. He's guarded by Oladipo. Pass to Payne. Fires for 3. It's Shamet on the wing. Here he goes. Now here's McGee. And again, it's the Suns missing.
2 minutes.
Oladipo outside. Nice move. And it's good on the lay-in. Oladipo's got 6.
How about the confidence from the 6'4" guard, Victor Oladipo, aggressive, close to the cup.
Pass to McGee. Now Šarić. And the call will be against Dario Šarić. That's his first foul.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
That's his first.
Third quarter of basketball here. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Oladipo, the pass to Hero.
That's his second.
And the Suns going with a whole new group out there.
Substitution for the Suns.
Phoenix has gone 4 of 8 from 3. A nice percentage. Bridges outside. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It goes on Victor Oladipo.
Well, you can see the confidence that Mikal Bridges has in himself. This guy's going to take pride in going up strong, forcing the issue, and getting himself to the foul line.
Mikal Bridges, man, has he grown in this league, growing more and more deadly with that shot.
Yeah, I mean, he's increased the amount of threes he takes. He's gone from average shooter to a great one. A fantastic option to have out there on the wing.
For 3, Booker. He drops it from range. He's got 5.
Well, DeAndre Ayton is a team-first guy, and boy, does he set up the open man.
Oladipo, the pass to Morris. Out to Oladipo. Back to Morris. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline. The Suns trailing. Booker for 3. Another 3 for Phoenix.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Oladipo into the lane. Pass to Dedmon. Out to Oladipo. Again, the Heat misses. Down low. Here's Ayton. And Ayton with the stuff.
Well, what you love about Devin Booker, this guy, yes, he is a shoot-first player, but if somebody's open, he will find you.
Hero outside. 3 quarters of play and a close one here. The Suns on top, leading by.
All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on and get loud for the.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4.
Time to get up and make some
Phoenix has
noise.
gotten 6 of 10 3-pointers to drop. And so in the game for Phoenix, Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Ayton in at the 5 down low. Bridges outside. No good on the triple. Miami trailing. The drive by Butler. Oh, a dunk and a foul! A powerhouse move. He's got a chance for one more at the line. It goes on Chris Paul. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Heat.
Their activity at the defensive end has been impressive, attacking and coming away with steals.
They've gotten out on the break over and over tonight as well. A lot of baskets coming in transition.
Now here's Crowder. Back to Paul. Just 5 to shoot. Driving to the basket. Soft touch off the glass.
Chris Paul not only has a great handle, but man, his footwork is so good.
About 1 minute played here in the fourth quarter. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Boy, Kyle Lowry is such a tough player, and I mean that physically and mentally. Whatever team he plays for, he's the leader, and he sets the tone.
You know, it's amazing to think, Doris, that before 2019, some critics questioned whether Lowry could lead a team to a championship.
Well, those questions are now over because this guy has had a history of stepping up in the biggest moments. He will fight you tooth and nail for every inch of real estate between the lines. This is one of the most competitively tough players in the league.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
Here's Adebayo. Here's Tucker. Adebayo in the post. He's guarded by Bridges. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Personal foul. Third team foul.
We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth. The baseline J. Robinson gets the bucket.
For a center, Adebayo is an excellent passer. Always so aware of his surroundings.
Pass to Bridges. Butler with a steal. And they're running. And it's Butler with the jam.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
Now here's Paul. Back to Booker. Ayton, a screen on Robinson. Shot clock at 5. Booker, good.
Devin Booker with the big shot. He may be young, but he's got big-time game.
Now here's Lowry. Outside Robinson. Outside Tucker. Pass to Adebayo. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
And once Bam gets the ball inside, the bucket is almost guaranteed. He's a serious producer in the paint.
And here's Bridges. There's the drive. And slammed it home. And a foul. A chance at another point at the line. It goes on Bam Adebayo. That's good from Bridges.
When it's this close, he's exactly who they want at the stripe.
For Miami, they've got all 4 shots to go in this final quarter. Outside Tucker. Shot blocked.
Such a strong defensive player. Bridges understands I've got size and quickness. The rejection, yes, sir.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
And there's the call on Devin Booker. That's his first foul.
Team foul number 4.
Here's Lowry. And Lowry gets doubled. Robinson on the wing. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Phoenix has gone 1 for 2 from deep in this fourth quarter. 1:16 left in the fourth. Here's Ayton. And Ayton with the stuff.
Well, the length and athleticism of DeAndre Ayton make that an easy opportunity.
Lowry against Paul. And it's Lowry penetrating. Ooh, they can't stop the run with that one. For Phoenix, they've gotten 5 of their 7 shots to fall in this final quarter. Out to the right wing. Paul passes to Ayton. And it's Miami with a rebound. Lowry outside. Outside for Butler. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Bridges.
You see his active hands knocking that pass out of bounds.
Well, that's what you call a game of inches. They talk about it in football. We see it right there.
Lowry with it, and it's Paul picking him up.
They can't go empty on any of their possessions from here on out.
And no time to waste, not at this point in the game.
Crowder inside. Butler covering. It's Bridges on the wing. Pass to Booker, and that's a foul. Called on Duncan Robinson. That's his first foul.
Yeah, just trying to keep this game alive. Not a bad foul right there.
Here's Paul. Bridges outside.
I can't believe that took so long. They needed to foul much sooner.
He gets the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
After winning 2 championships in college at Villanova before turning pro, I think Mikal Bridges has the next championship in his sights. That's an NBA title.
So a close game sees Phoenix taking this. All right, Allie, thank you. And that'll do it, folks. 4 out.
He is an intimidating factor for sure. David, thanks. And it's going to be the Jazz off the tip. So the opening lineup for the Heat. And Robinson on the wing. He's joined by Butler. Adebayo is the pivot with Tucker playing the 4. And it's Lowry in at the 1 spot. Now here's Butler. The layup missed. Conley against Lowry. And Adebayo sends it back.
With a strong sense of timing and awareness, Bam sent that shot away.
A shot by Lowry, no good.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Mitchell's shot is good. It'll be hard for either side to score tonight, Greg. 2 lockdown defenses that do it in a variety of ways.
I tell you what, they're both strong on the ball, in help, and in transition. And both coaches do a great job of making in-game adjustments.
Adebayo kicks it to Tucker. Back to Adebayo. 3-pointer, Butler. Shoots from 8. Tried to bank it in, but he misses.
Very surprising. He gets the ball where he wants it in a decent matchup.
Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Good play to get the ball to one of the league's best scorers. Mitchell says, thank you very much.
Now here is Lowry. Outside Robinson. A 3-ball. Tucker finds Robinson. Back to Tucker. Good ball movement here by the Heat. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Robinson misses. Utah has gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. And Duncan Robinson, Steve, one of the more pure shooters in the NBA. He can definitely hurt you from deep.
Yes, he can, Kevin. Robinson has a very easy shot. Great percentages from 3. Well above the 40% mark on his career.
The Heat have gone 0 of 5 here to start the game. Rough start for them. Butler. And slam dunk by Butler.
That's a fantastic dribble move from Butler. He's extremely confident with his dribble.
Conley into the lane. It's hauled in by the Heat.
I'll tell you what, I think he thought that was going in. I sure did.
Lowry passes to Adebayo. And they go to the intentional foul.
Royce O'Neal. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. Lowry kicks to Robinson. No good on the triple. And so Gobert will bring it up for the Utah Jazz. And the pass to Conley. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. With the drive, and Bogdanovich throws it down.
Good drive by Bojan Bogdanovich. Developed this nice move that he can attack the closeout.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Lowry deciding where to go with it here. Outside Robinson. That falls. Nice speed that time from Kyle Lowry.
We've seen that from Lowry for a long time. A fantastic passer of the basketball.
Mitchell against Robinson. And then Mitchell at the dunk.
Whoa, that'll wake you up.
He is such a great athlete. The drive by Lowry. And Robinson wide open. He shoots. Again, the Heat good for 2.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
Conley with it. Robinson on him. Mitchell passes to Bogdanovich. Outside Conley. Clock at 6. Gobert with a screen on Robinson. And he gets the bucket.
Really enjoy watching Conley take it all the way. Defense can't match up with his blinding speed.
58 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Conley against Lowry. Outside for Robinson. Here's Tucker. Offline with his 3. Utah leading by 5. Mitchell dishes to Bogdanovich. Gobert the pass to Mitchell. Gobert with a screen for Mitchell. Back to Gobert. Tipped away. And stolen by Butler. And now here comes Robinson leading the break. Adebayo on the follow.
This is what they count on Bam for, ensuring the play gets finished.
Mitchell against Butler. Poke loose. Mitchell kicks to Gobert. Mitchell looking it over. Butler with the steal. Deep two from Robinson. Donovan Mitchell firing on all cylinders for Utah. He notched 8 points in the quarter.
All right, Walker's coming onto the court. Come on, get back.
And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And the guys, what's your take on Utah so far?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Yeah, they were very physical and very aggressive. They've just been the better team so far.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. On the court for the Heat. Backcourt pair for them, it's Lowry and Robinson. Butler and Tucker up in the forward spots. And it's Adebayo in at the 5, roaming the paint. The Jazz shooting their first free throws here tonight.
And one thing I love about Royce O'Neal is how decisive he is with the ball. When he catches, it's a quick decision, shoot, drive, or swing it.
And I also love how he attacks closeouts. Sometimes he's in motion, GA, before the pass even hits his hands. And once his feet are in the paint, he's an underrated decision maker.
Mitchell with it. Butler covering. Here's Bogdanovich off the left rim and out. The Heat trail by 3. Tucker dishes to Butler. Robinson against Mitchell. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
You're not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
First team foul.
Second quarter of basketball, about 1 minute played so far. 6 on the shot clock. Adebayo finds Butler. Miami needs to get a shot off. It's good. This game is all even. Butler's got 5 now.
Something that Butler continues to work on. When he's dialed in from deep, he helps big time.
The drive by Mitchell. Driving in, and Bogdanovich throws it down.
Fundamentals, guys, using the one-hand slam.
Well, he makes the basics look pretty exceptional. Lowry passes to Adebayo. Conley against Lowry. And he lays it straight in. Lowry's got it all tied up now for the Heat.
In such control driving to the hoop. Lowry's a veteran. He's seen everything in this league.
Conley into the lane. Here's Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
And he's just big boyed right there. The height advantage he's got down low. Really difficult for them to defend.
Lowry kicks to Robinson. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Here's Mitchell, and it's Mitchell with the jam.
Nice finish by Donovan Mitchell. If you're the defense, you have to get back in a hurry and match up.
Lowry dishes to Robinson. Pass to Adebayo. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Mitchell outside. And the foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That's foul number 2 for him. You know a thing or two about being a floor general. It's no longer just a traditional guard role.
Not at all. Now there are point forwards, even point centers, and an offense doesn't have to run through the backcourt anymore. You look at guys like LeBron and Jokic, it's a different game.
Robinson for 3.
Go into the rack with energy, and the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, gotta chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
In a close game like this, everything has to be challenged, and everything has to be earned.
And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long? Lowry passes to Robinson. Going inside.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
This is his first free throw of the game. And the first one at the line is good.
Shooting for Miami.
Robinson hits them both. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Conley against Robinson, and it goes out of bounds. That one off Butler. So Utah ends up going with the new group. 1:31 left in the first half of the game. Clarkson passes to Whiteside. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
That's his second.
Over his first 3 seasons, Whiteside was no better than a 50% foul shooter. Much better technique from the line since then.
At the line for
And he's good on the second.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
Now here is Lowry. T right on him. Tucker finds Lowry. Back to Tucker. Lowry with the ball. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Tucker's got 4 points this quarter.
Oh, smooth. Guys, very good job getting himself in close enough that he could just tip it back in.
Well said. Those kind of plays in the offensive glass can tell the story sometimes, can't they?
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for the Utah Jazz.
Guys, their willingness to attack the basket so far has been great. They're penetrating, finding the holes in the defense, and scoring from close range.
And also, how about the fact defensively, they're getting that backboard and getting out in transition, especially in this first half.
And an intentional foul right there.
Oh, no, he's the last guy you want to put on the line. You can just about book the points every time he steps up there.
And Miami going with a whole new group out there.
Well, Kyle Lowry, one of the big names in free agency last summer, made his mind up pretty quickly and wanted to go to Miami. With his competitive nature, he should be a terrific fit with the culture the Heat have built.
17 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Here's Gay. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Nice play. Gay with the quickness to get in close and the size to close the deal.
Hero on the wing. Lets it go with a 3. The shot, no good. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway. All right, David, thank you.
25.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Donovan Mitchell really making a difference here.
That first half looked like a dunk contest mixtape. Was just destroying the rim.
And these weren't just putbacks and alley-oops. He was roaring to the rim and finishing.
So with Conley sitting on the bench, here's the 5 for Quinn Snyder right now. Rudy Gay is out there with Joe Ingles. Then there's Whiteside. Then there's Jordan Clarkson. And it's Oni in at the point guard position. The drive by Clarkson. Here's Whiteside, a second chance effort. And boy, that looked like goaltending. Yes, it is. And so they will award the basket there.
That's a very close call. I'm sure he thinks it's a clean block, but looks like it was on the way down.
And a chance there to look back at the stunning Mobile 1 block a moment ago.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
And they'll keep possession. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's on Jordan Clarkson.
The thing about Dedmon, doesn't have a lot of go-to moves, but his activity causes havoc.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
Money from the stripe. He does a great job night in and night out.
Clarkson surveying the floor. Takes it inside. Banked in off the glass. Clarkson's got the lead up to 7 now for the Jazz.
They are just killing them on the interior.
There's Hero with the 3. And it's Hassan Whiteside with the rebound.
And they continue to control the glass.
Clarkson kicks to Whiteside. Here's Oney from close range, and there's another one for the jam.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Oladipo, the pass to Devin. Utah with the rebound. Whiteside's got 4 rebounds in this game. Right wing. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Ingles passes to Whiteside. It's slammed in by Whiteside.
Assertive move by Hassan Whiteside. He's a low rolling off the screen.
Passes it to Morris. Takes a 3. Connects from 3-point range.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
The drive by Clarkson to the left side wing. And it's out of bounds. Utah able to retain possession here.
And he jumped out to that ball immediately. Great reaction on that deflection.
A little bit late there, but you tried to get into your opponent's head. Forced them to go somewhere else with the ball, and he did that.
He takes it in. Good on the bucket. Clarkson's got 9 points.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
And Steve, a second rounder back in the 2014 draft out of Missouri. Jordan Clarkson with a productive NBA career.
Yes, Kevin, and he's always been a bucket. What has changed is the shot selection. A lot more threes and terrific free throw shooting, making him a great bench weapon.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Thank you, guys. We have seen today's athletes taking stands for social justice. All-star Bradley Beal says, we understand there will be a backlash, but we don't care about that. I'm a human being, a citizen, just like everybody else. I have family and friends still living in those environments, and I'm their voice. Kevin?
All right, David, thank you very much. And Jordan Clarkson is going to pick up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second personal foul. Third team foul.
Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Good save it. There's Hero with a 3.
Terrific defense by Rudy. Doesn't overcommit to try to make a big play. Just uses his head.
And the foul called on Markieff Morris. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Here's Oney. Guarded by Oladipo. It's stolen by Oladipo.
That's going to go back the other direction, but they played a pretty clean game. Not many giveaways, and the score reflects that.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
And this is his second trip to the line in the game.
2 shots.
That one is no good.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Whiteside, a screen on Morris. Pass to Whiteside.
Walking foul called.
He's made 1 and missed 1 so far in the game.
That's his first.
And not the guy you want to see at the line too often. Season numbers has him in the bottom tier of the league.
And both free throws good from Whiteside. 56 seconds left in the third quarter. A wide open look here for Oladipo. Drops in the tray. Oladipo's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Now, here's Clarkson. He's covered by Hero. Here's Whiteside, and the jam by Whiteside.
I'll tell you, Whiteside doesn't have to get too far off the ground to throw it down.
Oladipo, the pass to Hero. Good, and it's Oladipo picking up the assist.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. There's the drive. Ingles dishes to Gay. And finished off by Gay.
Smooth and athletic. Gay digging to the rim, finishing strong.
Good save it. Gay with the block. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Whiteside. And so it's the Utah Jazz with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close.
All right, Lucas coming out of the court.
And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, you also have the location of the pass. Puts it right where it needs to be, where his man can do something with it.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. So with Butler sitting on the bench, this is who Eric Spoelstra has on the floor. They've got Morris. Victor Oladipo is out there with Hero. Then it's Dwayne Dedman. Hero from long range. Morris kicks to Hero. And the foul called on Donovan Mitchell. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
Those team fouls. In for the Heat.
Lowry has the open look. Off target from outside.
And they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive. And they've had assists now in their last 3 baskets.
Conley against Lowry. Outside Robinson. A 3-pointer off the mark.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down, try to get some easy ones.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Lowry with the ball. Now defended by Mitchell. Robinson, that's good.
Their 3rd 3-pointer in a row.
And it's Conley with the ball for the Utah Jazz. They led by as many as 18 points. The pass to Gobert. Back to Conley. He feeds it to Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
Few players in the league do a better job of finding the open man than Mike Conley.
A shot by Lowry, no good. Utah leading by 17. Conley feeling it out. Kicks it to Gobert. There's the 3. Rebounded by Tucker.
Uncontested look. Can't fault the shot selection. He's money from there.
Robinson finds Butler. From deep 3-point range. And they recover it. Another shot. Here's Adebayo. Lowry for 3. Nailed from 3-point land.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
This was obviously a focal point coming out of the break. Look smart when the shots are going down.
Conley, the pass to O'Neal. He kicks it to Gobert. 5 to shoot. The Jazz need to get off a shot here. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over.
Heat ball.
The Heat trail by 14. Here's Lowry. Off with the layup.
There is the value of great rim protection without fouling, forcing the miss.
And here's Mitchell from the arc. Utah gets it back. Pass to Conley. Looking for Gobert. He gets it there. O'Neal dishes to Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
Hard to stop Gobert on the dunk. His length gives him a clear path to the rim.
Here's Lowry, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
That's his second.
Michael Conley picks one up. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Jazz.
What tremendous passing we've seen from them today. A very unselfish performance all around.
Yeah, but don't forget about their points in the paint because those have been big. They needed to convert on all of those. Missed opportunities at the line are the last thing they need right now.
And stolen by Butler.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority, very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for the Jazz.
I think the attitude was very impressive. Definitely a competitive game, and they fought through it each step of the way.
Absolutely. They put on a tremendous performance in terms of the effort and intensity. This was a well-deserved win.
And And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Hassan Whiteside.
I'll tell you, his shot blocking made a big impact. Whether it was on the ball or rotating over to help, he provided the intimidation factor his defense needed.
Passes it to Gobert. Over Butler. Up again. Great positioning on the putback. And the Jazz lead by 16.
Impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
They gave the team tremendous energy tonight. The fans were fantastic. It was a true home court advantage.
Inspired tonight. They fought hard and at crucial points just made the plays.
Especially during this last run, which ultimately put the game away.
Tucker, the pass to Butler. Kicks it to Robinson. Trying to get open is Adebayo. Miami no good on that time either. And that's a foul called on Bam Adebayo. That's foul number 2 for him.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Conley against Adebayo. Now here's Conley. And so it's Utah easily grabbing the win. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Thank you for joining us.
Mitchell. Bojan Bogdanovic out there with Royce O'Neal. And it's Gobert in at the 5. And for Phoenix, Crowder and Ayton, the bigs. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Bridges in at the 3. Now here's Paul. Pass to Bridges. Back to Paul. Outside Booker. Shot clock at 6. And Booker with the jam.
Booker taking a little bit of it out on the rim that time.
Paul against Conley. Drives to the hoop. No good. And Phoenix the other way now.
We'll have a hard time shaking that one off. Perfect position, plenty of space. Just clanked it.
Paul against Conley. Paul passes to Crowder. Now Ayton over Gobert. That one a little long. And now just over a minute played here in the first. And there's the drive. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
With incredible agility and reflexes, Gobert excels above the rim.
Bridges outside. Fires from deep. Conley against Paul. Tipped. Here's O'Neal. Outside for Mitchell. Back to O'Neal. Conley up top. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
A cagey score on the inside. Conley has the smarts and he has the skill.
Outside Paul. An open look for Booker. And he gets it back. Crowder inside. Checked by Mitchell. Crowder, the pass to Ayton. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
He's a pretty high percentage shooter from there. Ayton's size and touch. It's a pretty tough combo to go against. Booker has been accused of having some empty stats before, but mostly because the teams weren't winning. You can see now that the talent has always been there, and the winning's coming along with it.
Now here's Mitchell. And the foul on Chris Paul.
Chris Paul.
That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Outside Mitchell. Driving inside.
Well, Booker asserting himself on the defensive end that time. He has good size and enough speed to annoy the opposing scorer.
Tipped. Gobert with it. Now guarded by Crowder. To the paint. Mitchell against Booker. Mitchell into the lane. Phoenix grabs the miss. 1:43 left to play in the first. Left side, Bogdanovic. Up and over Crowder. Bogdanovic, no good. Booker showed he still puts up numbers when his team is a legit contender, Brent.
Well, he's always been a gifted scorer, and now him learning about the value of both ends of the floor, that's been amazing growth from Devin Booker.
Now here's Conley. There's a minute 12 left in the first quarter.
I can't lie. I love to see that kind of physical play under the rim. He boxes out and claims the rebound.
Conley against Paul. Bridges outside. Back to Paul. Just 5 on the clock. The Suns need to get off a shot. Ayton, no good. A chance to go 2 for 1.
And you really must play this just right.
Conley up again. Great positioning on the putback.
Great anticipation off the missed shot.
Oh, his timing was impeccable. Pass to Crowder. 3-pointer. Paul against Conley. Outside Paul. Back to Crowder. They get it again. Tries again. Oh, the block shot. Grabs it out of the air.
A rangy defender with great defensive timing. I mean, why do you think they call Gobert the Stifle Tower?
Here's Conley. Banked it in off the glass. Conley's got his second basket.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
So at the end of 1 quarter of play.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns dancers. All right, look who's coming out of the...
And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And now we get a little perspective here on how the hustle game has been for the Jazz.
They've come out in full attack mode defensively, applying pressure and stealing it away repeatedly.
On top of all that, they've done a good job of making life difficult for the opposing shooters. They've had hands up and have contested a lot of shots. Look at the blocks.
Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. Crowder and Ayton, the bigs. And it's Bridges in at the small forward. That's who's out there for Phoenix.
Driving inside, Mitchell uses his speed to get the better of the defense. They just can't keep up.
So it's Phoenix now. The Jazz making their last shot for 3. Bridges. To the middle. Here they come with numbers in transition. Here's O'Neal looking for his first basket, still in this one. And it's Mitchell penetrating, and Mitchell with the slam.
The burst and power of Mitchell on full display. This guy's incredible.
Ball passes to Ayton. Stolen by Conley. Right side, Mitchell. Pass to Gobert. Now here's Conley. Here he goes. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. And we're seeing teams pick up the pace. Something you set the trend for in Phoenix, Grant. Why do you think that's becoming more prevalent?
Great question. I mean, in today's game, we're all about the analytics, and that has shown that you shoot a higher percentage earlier in the shot clock. So it makes sense to push the tempo and see what you can get early.
Now here's Paul. Now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second. Here's O'Neal. He's guarded by Bridges. Outside Mitchell. Back to Gobert. And here's Mitchell. He's got 6. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
This small advantage is starting to snowball.
Yeah, this team is looking to add to the lead, trying to put the other team away, and threatening here.
Now here's Bridges. They trail by 9 to win the run. And the three-pointer goes. Bridges has got 6.
And Jay Crowder moving into the open man.
Ball against Conley. Outside Mitchell. Back to Conley from outside the arc. The Suns clear it. Ayton's got 5 rebounds tonight.
Now, Crowder was in high demand as a free agent in 2020, and a lot of people wanting his toughness on their roster.
Bridges finds Paul. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, BA. Not sure what got into him. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Conley against Paul.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Outside Bogdanovich. Pass to O'Neal. Soft touch off the glass. O'Neal's gotten his first basket of the night. And with Crowder's free agency, team saw what he brings to the table.
Well, he's a good defender, and he's relentless on that end. And he just brings that kind of toughness that a lot of coaches are relying on, and they know that's important in the postseason.
And that's a foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That's his first foul. So Utah ends up going with a new group. Crowder outside with the drive. Basket counts.
They didn't do themselves any favors with their shooting in the first quarter, but they're starting to pick it up now.
1:16 left to play in the second quarter. Paul with a steal. Booker with it, and Clarkson picks him up defensively. Now here's Gay. Driving to the basket. Here's Whiteside. And it's Whiteside with a big finish.
Well, whenever Whiteside has a chance to dunk, man gon' dunk.
Paul passes to Bridges. And Mikal Bridges picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
Well, guys, if you want to know why the score is what it is, look at their turnovers this quarter.
Now Clarkson. Into the lane. Second chance effort. Gay, the pass to Clarkson. Here's Oni. Clock at 6. The Jazz need to get one up in a hurry. Goes back up. Whiteside can't get it to go.
Well, he's a guy they count on to produce from the mid-range. He doesn't miss too many open looks from there.
And it's Crowder missing.
Man, I thought he was making that in so close. That's some aggressive defense.
It's Ingles with the drive. Got a hand on it.
That's just good defense as Crowder in the right spot.
5 ticks left in the second quarter. Here's Paul. Ooh, he released it in time, but it's off the mark. And that concludes. And we've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. We've seen Mike Conley really having a great game.
Yeah, he's played with great energy in the first half. Very disruptive at the defensive end.
Yeah, and that's exactly what he wanted to do out there. Everyone he guarded looked uncomfortable.
So the Jazz 5 right now. They've got Joe Ingles, Rudy Gay out there with Hassan Whiteside. Then it's Jordan Clarkson, and it's Oni in at the point.
Well, a combo guard who can do a lot of things decently well. Jordan Clarkson, solid at dishing that rock.
Here's Paul, following the bucket by the Jazz. Crowder, the pass to Paul. No good with the triple. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen.
And it's a completely new group for the Suns. Clarkson with the ball. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. It's Ingles with the drive. Here's Oni. Buries it from 3. And the Jazz lead by 13.
Pretty much not a player in the league is going to pass up a shot like that so much for the defense.
Pass to Nader.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
First team foul.
And with a little over a minute gone by, the second half is underway. Here's Oni. Outside, Ingles. Gay outside. 6 to shoot. Back to Ingles. Going inside. Hauled in by McGee. The Suns shooting only 33%. Not exactly consistent offense. Nader. And they recover it.
Using his length well on defense. Rudy Gay working hard. Swats that one away.
To the inside. Ingles, good.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Here's Shamet. Pass to McGee. It's stolen by Clarkson. In transition, here they come. Ingles from outside. Oh, and again, it's the Jazz from deep.
I just love the ball move.
Payne, the pass to McGee. Outside Payne. Back to McGee. Shot to end the cold streak. And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. And that one misses. The Jazz have gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to go since the break. Ingles from outside gets the 3 ball to go. Ingles has got 8 points.
Since halftime, they have been efficient and effective, making Coach very happy.
Well, the thing is, they're controlling the pace right now, and if that was the mantra for them at halftime, they've carried it out.
Now here's Payne. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change.
Since halftime, they've missed 3 of their first 4 shots. Still trying to get their legs under them.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
1:56 left in the third quarter. It's stolen by Saric.
Rare turnover for them tonight. They've protected the ball, and they're trying to protect this lead.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. Historically, a few franchises have gobbled up most of the NBA championships. A significant number of teams have never won a title, though. However, we're in an interesting time. A lot of those franchises are looking for their first title. They're among the top teams now. And guys, they're hoping to get on the board.
Ooh, yes. Very interesting, Allie. Thanks for that. Here's Whiteside. He's off on that one. And Phoenix the other way now. Pass to Nader. Back to Saric. The 3. Oh, it's stolen by Gay. Payne against Clarkson. Here's Honey. 58 seconds left to play in the third quarter of basketball. Here's Whiteside. Oh, he missed the layup. He had it with the pump fake.
Not his best night from the field, but looking for other ways and finding them so he can chip in.
Jazz foul. Hassan Whiteside. That's his second personal foul. Second
that free
foul.
throw misses.
And already at such a young age, Landry Shamet considered one of those critical role pieces for a very good team. Sky's still the limit for where he can get to.
Here's Oni. Clarkson outside. And a miss there on the triple. And if they're going to make a move, this is a good time to start.
And there's still plenty of time, but they definitely don't want to let this game get too far out of hand.
About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Gay. We've got 13 seconds left in the third. Hauled in by McGee. McGee's got 4 rebounds now. Snatched away. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back.
All right, look who's coming out of the court. Come on.
And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And from the 2-guard spot, an unselfish play like this sets a fantastic tone.
Even though the position is called shooting guard, passing part of your responsibilities in today's game.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. We've got JaVale McGee. Landry Shamet is out there with Cameron Payne. Then there's Dario Saric, and it's Nader in at the 3, the small forward. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him.
And it's a completely new group for the Suns. Conley passes to Mitchell. That one's good. And it's Conley who picks up the assist. And the Jazz lead by 18. All right, let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Jazz.
Their activity at the defensive end has been impressive, attacking and coming away with steals.
They have not wasted any time here tonight. They've pushed it whenever they've had the opportunity and have gotten a lot of fast break points out of it.
I almost can't believe what I saw. Incredible.
I'm speechless, man. I'm speechless. Mitchell, the pass to Conley. Gobert with it. Back to Conley. He buries it from 3.
And they keep attacking from the three-point range here in the second half.
Conley against Paul. Driving in. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Defense is not able to keep up with the speed and really the awareness of Chris Paul that time.
Outside Conley. Pass to Gobert. Outside Mitchell, 4-3, and again, it's Utah with a 3.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Paul passes to Booker. Outside Paul. Here's Ayton. O'Neal pulls it in. The Jazz have gone a perfect 3 for 3 here in the fourth. O'Neal on the wing. Pass to Bogdanovich. Launches it. And O'Neal good for 3.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Now Ayton, defended by Gobert. Ayton passes to Paul. Here's Bridges. Now Ayton, and it's out of bounds. Still Phoenix's ball.
Phoenix almost had the steal. You have to love the pressure defense.
Yeah, pestering right now, and that's going to pay some dividends. At some point, there's going to be a turnover.
And they pick up 2.
He's such a good scorer when he gets inside that painted area. One of the game's best mid-range players that we've ever seen. Chris Paul getting it done.
Now here's Conley. Three-pointer, O'Neal. Oh, and again, it's the Jazz from deep.
And their strategy is obvious. Manufacture looks from outside the arc.
And I don't know how they keep doing this, but every time down, the resulting possession ends up at the three-point line and a fairly efficient shot attempt at that.
Mitchell against Booker. Back to Conley. Outside Mitchell. The 3. The Suns clear it. Ayton's got 6 rebounds in the game. Inside, Crowder. Can't hit that one. Good D by Bogdanovich. Utah has gone 7 of 11 from outside the arc. Nice percentage from distance so far. The shot by Conley, no good. And Phoenix has possession.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Jazz.
Pretty clear who the better team was today. They dominated in just about every phase of this game, Grant.
B.A., it's almost hard to think what didn't go well for them. Their plan, their execution, everything was absolutely on point.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Mike Conley.
He had a surplus of energy tonight, providing defensive help all over the floor and making it seem like they had 6 guys out there instead of 5.
Utah has gone 4 of 6 from deep thus far in the fourth. Bogdanovich from long range. Connects from downtown.
Showing us that killer instinct right now. No letting the foot off the gas for them.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game, but once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control.
And Paul gets it to go.
Oh, they might have woken up that range from Chris Paul. He's capable from there.
29 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Outside Bogdanovich. From deep. 5 on the clock. They get it back. Outside Mitchell. Bogdanovich with a screen on Booker. From deep three-point range. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile 1 block.
Yeah, good offense comes from great defense. This lead is only getting stronger with plays like that.
And a deep 3 from Paul. No good on the quick 3. And so it's Utah easily grabbing this one. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by the way their team was.
post. How do you see the battle of the bigs playing out here tonight?
Well, boy, Kevin, this is a classic low-post, strength-on-strength contest, and more in the modern NBA, that's the exception, not the rule.
So here's Miami's starting group. Backcourt pair for them, it's Lowry and Robinson. Adebayo is the pivot with Tucker playing the 4. And it's Butler in at the 3, the small forward. Shot clock at 6. Bridges passes to Ayton. Makes it off the glass.
You know, guys, that's the selfless attitude of Mikal Bridges. So willing to give it up to an open guy.
And there's the pass to Tucker. The kick outside to Butler. Driving the lane. And there it is for him.
Well, give Jimmy Butler credit right there. Resourceful, powerful, backs away from no one.
And now we'll go to David Aldridge, who had a chance to talk with Eric Spoelstra.
Thanks, Kevin. Looking at these matchups, he thinks they can pound the ball inside with success. He wants them to get points in the paint early, force the defense to collapse, and then play inside out. We'll see if the opponent sticks to that game plan as well, guys.
Thanks so much, David. Pass to Butler. Robinson for 3. The shot's good on the assist by Butler.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Now here's Ayton. Booker in the post. Guarded by Robinson. And Ayton throws it down.
What a savvy pass by Devin Booker, making the smart choice, moving the basketball. DeAndre Ayton, the first pick of the 2018 draft. He was obviously the consensus #1 at the time. So hard to pass on a center like him who's got size, athleticism, and an elite vertical threat at the cup.
Now, here's Bridges. Following the miss by Bam Adebayo. Ayton finds Bridges. Down low. And Adebayo sends it back.
And a menace defensively. Adebayo with the squad. He's an all-defensive team member for a reason. And slams it home and gets some camera time on the end of it.
He did. He spent a while up on that rim, didn't he?
And that was a loaded 2018 draft class. Not just Ayton, but Doncic and Trae Young as well.
Yeah, there were some question marks early in his career about whether that was the right selection. But, boy, Ayton has been a tremendous fit for them. This guy's upside is still so high.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
Miami shooting their first free throws tonight. The first trip to the stripe in this one.
No, make no mistake, guys. One of the more effective second-round picks we have in the NBA. Tucker provides a steady diet of production.
Now here's Paul. On the wing, Booker, guarded by Robinson. Here's Crowder, and Crowder brings it in.
Don't you love the way Jay Crowder slashes into the teeth of the defense, superb at penetrating towards the cup.
Robinson for 3. Rebound by the Suns. Booker left side. Pass to Ayton. Kicks it out to Paul. And there's a foul. It goes on Jimmy Butler. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Paul against Lowry. Bridges outside. And the 3 off target. Miami's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Over to the left wing. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg? I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Now here's Butler.
Mikal Bridges doesn't take a possession off. You love his willingness to harass the offensive player. So disciplined, so tough.
Inside, here's Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. The shot by Paul, no good. A chance at a 2-for-1 if they want it.
If I'm them, I try it.
And it's Butler with the jam.
Well, listen, we know that Butler possesses this ability. Break down off the dribble, defender just left hanging.
Ball passes to Ayton. On the wing, Booker for 3. It's rebounded by Kyle Lowry. He'd have gone 4 for 9 from the field to start this game off. There's the feed to Tucker. Outside Robinson. To the middle. Here's Adebayo. And that's good. Robinson picking up the assists. Adebayo's got his second basket.
And inside is where Bam is at his best. He knows how to outwork the other guys in the paint.
At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Miami ahead.
All right, look who's coming out of the court. Come on and get loud for your Don Pacers.
And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Heat?
They've gotten to the line with tremendous consistency here through the first period.
And this is why coaches say be aggressive. As long as you're playing smart, good things tend to happen, even if you're on the road.
And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. On the floor for Miami, Adebayo is the pivot with Tucker playing the 4. Backcourt pair for them, it's Lowry and Robinson. And it's Butler in at the 3 slot. Crowder goes in, no good that time.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Robinson kicks to Adebayo. Booker with it. Robinson picks him up. And here's the fast break. Adebayo leading the way. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
And it's Lowry penetrating. Now on the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
And you look at Lowry's numbers, remarkably similar, of course, year after year after year.
Yeah, this guy has polished skills at both ends of the floor. He has seen absolutely everything you can see in the regular season or in the playoffs. Kyle Lowry is emerging as a mentor to younger guys in the NBA.
No good from Booker.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Tucker can't get it to go.
Listen, if you're that wide open, you have to take the shot, even if it's not your favorite.
And the dunk by Booker.
Well, DeAndre Ayton is a team-first guy, and boy, does he set up the open man.
Now here is Lowry. Pass to Robinson. Fires the 3. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry. Robinson's got the lead up to 7 now for the Heat. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Paul kicks to Ayton. And that's a foul called on Bam Adebayo. That is his first foul of the game. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Lowry against Paul. Over Lowry. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Booker. And Adebayo sends it back. The shot by Butler. Nobody around. And the Heat, another 3.
Field goal.
And you know what? They've been on a nice run here. Had the ability to widen the gap. Now they are rolling.
This is a dominant stretch. I am so impressed with how they've played together as a unit over this last stretch.
Now here's Paul. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. And the shot goes in.
There's an elusivity to Chris Paul's play. He's got the knack to get into the teeth of the defense and make something happen.
Lowry dishes to Butler. To the inside. Adebayo. It's hauled in by the Suns. Ayton's got 4 rebounds in this game.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Outside Crowder. Paul outside. Gets the 3-pointer to fall. Now just a 5-point Heat lead. Greg, you've got a unique view of the league, not just a former player, but great broadcaster, courtside all these games. but also as a father. What's that journey been like?
It's been surreal, Kevin. You know, anytime you have a child that has a passion for something you're passionate about, it creates a special bond. And to be able to watch him live out his journey has been incredible. And what a blessing. I would wish we'd all get to have that experience in some capacity.
Lightning quick release on that jumper. No one could get to Booker in time.
Lowry finds Tucker, and here is Butler. There's the triple. Doesn't get it to drop for him. So Phoenix will take it the other way. And Adebayo throws it down.
And this is too easy for Adebayo. Once he's close to the rim, he is going to damage it.
Paul surveying the floor. He dishes it to Ayton. And Booker kicks to Paul. 36 seconds left in the first half. Nice fake there to create the shot, but it's no good. Adebayo drives in. The shot by Lowry, no good. Suns trail by 8. Now the pass to Bridges. Paul outside. And he drives in. Miami grabs the miss.
Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chippy.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
If you're a point guard in this league, you've got to have a change of pace game. And Kyle Lowry, boy, when he does that, the call is going to go his way.
And Kyle Lowry drops them both.
You want to contest this guy's shot, but you absolutely don't want to send him to the line. He will make you pay.
And so it's the Miami Heat with a 10-point lead. Some breathing. Thanks, David. And we'll be
30.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. You look at Bam Adebayo in this game, guys, he has been everywhere.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
It felt like his work on the interior really gave this offense a boost. Let's see if he can dominate the rest of the way.
So with Paul on the bench, here's the group that Monty Williams has on the floor. Charge is out there with JaVale McGee. Then it's Payne. Then there's Landry Shamet. And it's Nader into the small forward. Now, here's Shamet. Passes to Nader. Back to Shamet. McGee a screen. Shamet the pass to McGee. No good on the shot. And the Heat going the other way now. Good ball movement here by Miami. Here he goes. Here's Tedman. Lays it up off the glass. Tedman's got his first points of the game.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Nader the pass to McGee. Here's Nader. And that's a foul called on Abdul Nader. That's his first foul.
Really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Well, Heat leading by 15. Now Oladipo. Pass to Hero.
Blocking foul called on Cameron Payne. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Now Hero. He's covered by Shamet. Rejected by McGee.
Well, we know that Victor Oladipo is a combo guard, meaning he can play the 1 and the 2. What I like is how impressive his overall game is and the fearlessness with which he plays. Wow.
There's Shamet. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
That's his first personal foul.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
The Suns shooting their initial free throws of the game right here. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Miami's on 5 of 9 when they put up the 3-point shot tonight. Oladipo outside. Pass to Hero. And Tyler Hero gets the whistle that time. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Only their first turnover of the game, taking terrific care of the basketball.
A tremendous mobile one block that we had to see again. Great send back.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
Here's Nader. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Into the lane. Payne. It's Dedmon with the rebound.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
Here's Strus. Got a piece of it. Now, here's Shamet. Tight defense on him. And there's a whistle. That goes on Landry Shamet. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
The Heat leading by 13. Oladipo taking his time here. Hero from long range. That one's not going to go. Now the Suns take it the other way. There's the pass to Payne. And it's blocked.
And watch how Hero uses a burst of speed to get ahead of the shot, managing to swat that one away.
Suns have gone 0-4 from the field in the second half, yet to find the mark. It's tipped.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
And here we go with Morris, running it up the court. Oladipo, good.
And I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen tonight. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively, turning into easy points.
Now here's Saric. Passes it to Shamet. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
That's his third personal foul.
Yeah, the defender all over.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe.
And a very steady season for him at the charity stripe last year. He was right at 85%.
Miami leading by 14. Oladipo outside. It's stolen by Saric. And here we go. Saric all alone. Pulls up for 3. Drains the three-pointer. Shamet's got 7 points.
At his size, Dario Saric can see the floor, and he knows how to put it on time and on target.
Oladipo for 3. McGee with the block. Now here's Payne, guarded by Oladipo. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's on JaVale McGee.
Well, Victor Oladipo is unafraid in the face of contact. That's a nice move.
And Phoenix with a whole new group on the floor. Good on the second free throw. Suns trail by 12. Ball outside. Booker left side. Bridges outside. Kicks it out to Paul. They grab their own miss. And Bridges able to finish.
Well, there's a level of athleticism and length, so Mikal Bridges works hard on the glass and good things happen.
It's to Dedmon. Now, Hero. Defense is right there. Plenty of daylight on that shot. Oladipo's got a pair of 3s now here in the third for Miami.
Well, good vision from the inside and kicking it to the perimeter.
That's a 2 from Paul. Miami grabs the miss. Up top, Oladipo. And so it's the Miami Heat. 13 points up at the end of the period.
All right, look who's coming out of the court. Come on and get loud for your Suns.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. And so it's Paul bringing it up for the Phoenix Suns, trailing by 13. So with Butler sitting on the bench, this is who Eric Spoelstra has on the floor. Tyler Hero out there with Oladipo. Then there's Markieff Morris. Then it's Dwayne Dedmon. And it's Strus into the small forward position. Booker And there's the rebound by Dedmon. Dedmon's got 4 rebounds in this game.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
Phoenix has gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. Bridges, no one around him. Sinks the triple.
Well, good position, feet set. Bridges totally ready to get the shot off in catch-and-shoot situations. Nicely done.
Oladipo, the pass to Strus. And he drives in. Crowder pulls it in.
I'll tell you, even though he's not playing his best basketball, the team has played well and picked it up. I love it.
The basket counts and 1. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it a 3-point play.
Defensive foul.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Heat.
And they've made the long range look like a layup at times in this one, guys.
Now, the other thing they've done tonight is work the ball into the paint. Plenty of their points coming from close range.
Shots good by Hero.
And you can get a real sense that Victor Oladipo loves sharing the wealth. What a nice look.
Paul dishes to Ayton. Outside Crowder. Bridges outside. Suns moving the ball around. Clock at 6. Stolen. Got a piece of it. And here is Dedmon. Pass to Hero. And the officials call goaltending, so he'll award the basket.
Just barely too late and catches it on the way down. He's already in the air there, committed, so can't fault him for going for the block.
And the pass to Bridges. Here's Ayton. Kicks it out to Booker. Ayton. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Well, we're talking about a big-time rebounder. DeAndre Ayton's timing excellent.
Oladipo outside. Strus passes to Oladipo. And the rejection by Ayton. Crowder goes in, and he converts the layup. Crowder's got it back down to within single digits for Phoenix.
Well, you love to see Crowder active from inside. All it takes is good positioning, and he's golden.
Morris finds Oladipo. Out to Morris. Strus passes to Hero. And again, Miami with the triple.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Strus passes to Hero. Here's Morris. Rejected by Booker. Ball right side. Jacks up a 3. And there's the rebound by Dedmon. Dedmon's got rebound number 5 here tonight. There's Hero with the 3. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Ayton's got rebound number 8 now on the night. It's tipped. It's stolen by Morris. Dedmon with it. Now guarded by Ayton. And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not very careful there. And Miami going with a whole new group out there. .124 left here in the fourth quarter. Paul outside. Bridges right side. Booker in the corner. 6 on the shot clock. From 10 feet out. And it's wide right. It's off the rim. Miami leading by 11.
And it looks like just playing the last bit of this one out in what should be a nice win here for the Heat.
This is a game where the defense, steals specifically, generating a lot of opportunities.
And it created possessions for them, scoring opportunities, and that effort, a big part of what will be a nice victory here tonight.
And when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Bam Adebayo.
Every inch of the floor was his tonight as he came out and injected an energy into every play.
Now here's Tucker after Mikal Bridges missing his last shot. Tucker can't get it to go. And so Booker will bring it up for the Suns. giving up just 8 points in the fourth quarter. Bridges dishes to Crowder. To the paint. Here's Hayton. Off the mark, had a chance to trim it to single digits. And so Miami takes this one by a big margin. And all right, David, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.
by playing inside out.
And it's going to be the Jazz off the tip. Conley with the ball. Pass to O'Neal. Here's the three. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
Few players in the league do a better job of finding the open man than Mike Conley.
Lowry against Conley. Lowry, the pass to Adebayo. The rebound by Bogdanovich. Here's O'Neal. Robinson defending. Now here's Bogdanovich. Outside Conley. Pass to O'Neal. Shot clock at 6. Here's Bogdanovich. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Don't forget, along with the skill, Bogdanovich brings size to the wing position.
Lowry against Conley. Back to Lowry. Takes it inside. And that one good. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. And you know, Grant, Bam Adebayo expanding his offensive game. He's got a legitimate shot. He's a legitimate threat from mid-range now.
I mean, Adebayo, he takes a lot of shots from mid-range. He does a good amount of damage with his shot. You figure it's just a matter of time before those become three-point attempts.
Here's Lowry. After the basket by Utah. For three, Robinson knocks down the triple.
You gotta love a veteran point guard. Lowry keeping his eyes up and his options open.
Pass to Mitchell. And he drives in. And Mitchell with the slam.
He was grabbing the rim to extend the hang time.
Hey, maybe making sure the landing was kinder than the takeoff. Now Tucker. Outside Robinson. From behind the arc. And it's Gobert with a rebound.
There was a mix-up defensively. Left him all alone. He just couldn't hit it.
And it goes out of bounds. That went off Lowry.
He was all over that pass. That's a cautionary tale.
A little bit late there, but you tried to get into your opponent's head. Forced them to go somewhere else with the ball, and he did that.
Bogdanovich, that's good.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
Conley against Lowry. Pass to Robinson. Stolen by Conley. Up the floor. And it's Mitchell. The miss.
Woo, blown opportunity right there. Won't get many chances easier than that one.
Utah leading. On the take. Here's O'Neal. About 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Mitchell, the pass to Gobert. And the bucket is good.
A much more physical player now than when he first entered the league. Gobert powering it home.
Outside Tucker. Stolen by Conley. And now the Jazz on the run in transition. And there it is for him. Conley's got his second bucket on the night.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flowing rhythm to their offense.
And here's Lowry from the arc. Pass to Tucker to halt the run. Here's Adebayo. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
Bam Adebayo has been fairly solid from the line throughout his career.
Now at the line, Bam Adebayo.
So he gets them both.
He's living there tonight, a tough guy to guard without fouling. And the bonus, he's going to knock him down.
Gobert with a screen on Lowry. Conley on the attack. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Bogdanovich, no good. The Heat have gone 2 of 6 from the floor. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Butler finds Adebayo. The 3-ball. Back to Tucker. And slam dunk by Tucker.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
The problem is your opponent is making big plays as well. I'll be curious to see the response.
Now here's Lowry.
That's something you hate. You're trying to come in with an aggressive mindset, and that early foul could take you right out of it. A capable scorer from all three levels, but what's really unique about Kyle Lowry is his physicality near the rim. He bullies defenders.
For Utah, they've got 7 of 11 shots to find the mark. Conley against Lowry. Pass to Gobert. Left side, Conley. 6 on the shot clock. Down low. Here's Bogdanovic. And then Bogdanovic with the dunk.
Beautiful pass by Conley coming off the pick. Sometimes on defense, it's pick your poison.
Right side, Butler. Outside, Robinson. And here's Tucker. This one for 3. That's good. And so Lowry with the assist. Tucker's got 5 now.
Well orchestrated. And then the pass is right on the money.
And so lots of scoring in a competitive first quarter.
Fans, welcome your Miami Heat Panthers.
And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the Jazz.
Guys, their willingness to attack the basket so far has been great. They're penetrating, finding the holes in the defense, and scoring from close range.
Another aspect of their game that's been super so far tonight is how they've been sharing the ball and piling up the assist.
So the Utah 5 right now. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Rudy Gobert is out there with Bojan Bogdanovic. And it's O'Neal in at the small forward position.
And the number 45 that Donovan Mitchell wears, it's a tribute to Michael Jordan. MJ wore it for most of his high school days while he played baseball and for a short while in the NBA.
Robinson gets the bucket.
And they had early success from the perimeter, but I don't understand how they've gotten away from that here in the second.
Lowry against Conley. Mitchell drives in. Pass to Gobert. Let's go with a 3. He takes it in. Here's O'Neal. Butler covering. Offensive board. Bogdanovic. The kick out to Conley. Here's Gobert. Over Adebayo. Second shot opportunity. And it's Miami with a rebound. Adebayo's got his 4th rebound in this one. And you talk about that 45 that Jordan wore playing baseball. Well, Mitchell also very connected to that sport. His father, who played professionally and works in the majors currently.
Yeah, in baseball, BA was Donovan's sport growing up. But a broken wrist his sophomore year in high school after a collision at the plate cleared his path toward hoops.
Miami trailing. Outside Butler, uncovered. That one off the back iron and out.
Missed opportunity, wide open from mid-range. He would love to get that one back.
An aggressive move to a strong finish.
He is just unwilling to settle. He gets right to the rim and makes sure they come away with points.
Now here's Robinson. He's got 5. Here's Adebayo. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
A tireless worker. You don't have to call plays for Adebayo for him to score.
Conley goes in. 3-pointer O'Neal. Adebayo grabs the board. For Miami, they've gotten just 2 of 6 field goals to go in the second. All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second. Out of bounds. It'll be Jazz ball. And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile 1 block.
Yeah, what a play. I mean, that'll have the offense thinking twice about taking shots in his presence.
Mitchell against Robinson. Right side Mitchell. Here in quarter two, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Here's Bogdanovich. His fourth make in 5 tries. Solid start for him.
They're winning the battle down low by imposing their will.
Miami has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Pass to Robinson. Back to Lowry. Outside Robinson. And that comes off the assist by Lowry. Lowry's got his 4th assist in this one. And there's a 10-second limit on free throw routine. But we see some players ask for time before they get the ball. Grant, do you think that should count as part of their time?
You know, BA, I don't see why not. I mean, it's about keeping the game moving. So asking the ref to hold the ball longer, not exactly compatible.
And Miami has possession after the basket by Utah. Here's Butler, and it's Butler with the jam.
Love to see Jimmy get aggressive on the slam, blitzing his way to the rim.
Lowry against Conley. Outside for Mitchell. Driving inside, and Mitchell with the slam.
And after putting it down, he dangles from the rim a little.
Man, that's borderline taunting right there, Grant. They're playing with a certain swagger right now. Now here's Lowry. Pass to Tucker from deep. Outside Butler, 6 to shoot. To the inside, Adebayo. It's blocked by Gobert.
A sensational defender. You have to know when Gobert is in the area.
A line change here for Utah. For Utah, they've gotten over 50% of their shots to go. 5 for 9 in the second. And Clarkson, here we go. And a nice finish on the layup. Now it's a 7-point Jazz lead.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Left side Tucker. And that comes off the assist by Lowry. Lowry's got assist number 5 here tonight.
And you like the balance here. Not just falling in love with the 3-ball.
Here's Honey. Pass to Whiteside. Gay left side. Clarkson for 3. It's good! It's good at the buzzer! Wow!
Continuing their momentum going into the break. He taxed.
And so it's Utah finishing the... We hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. We've seen Mike Conley really having a great game.
Hey, we didn't expect this. Not normally a big-time assist maker. He's done a great job moving the ball around.
And some of it's just a mindset. He came into this game with a very unselfish approach, and his teammates have benefited from it.
Markieff Morris out there with Dwayne Dedmon. Then there's Tyler Hero. Then there's Victor Oladipo. And it's Strus in at the 3. That's the group in the game for the Heat.
Well, Oladipo's game features a lot of speed. If you don't keep up with him, he'll make you pay.
Now at the line, Victor.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. Utah leading. Here's Honey. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Pass to Whiteside. Here's Honey. Now Whiteside. Shot clock at 6. Here's Gay. He hits it just before the shot clock expires. And the Jazz lead by 8. The Heat shooting a solid 47%. Hero on the wing. There's the 3. Basket is good with the setup from Oladipo.
This is really what separates Tyler Hero as a player. The confidence and touch from deep.
And Clarkson, here we go. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
It's a backbreaker for your defense, giving up easy buckets like that.
Strus' shot is off.
The defense got lucky there. That's one you expect him to drain. Joe Ingles had career best almost across the board last season. As he enters his mid-30s, he's still improving.
Kicks it to Hero. Jacks up a 3. Utah with the rebound. They've led by as much as 10. And you think about Ingles' improvement. His game never predicated on athleticism. Smitty, that's a good sign.
It is. Size, shooting, passing. Slow-mo Joe has plenty of runway left.
Clarkson passes to Ingles. The Jazz need to get one up in a hurry. Fires the 3. It's rebounded by Dedmon. Miami has gone only 1 of 4 from three-point land in the third quarter. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. Morris on the wing. Hero with it. Now Whiteside defending.
Very cold start to the second half. 1 for 5, looking for some continuity.
Ingles from outside. Drills it from deep. Ingles has gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
You see the practice time Ingles has put in. Completely in rhythm. No problem with that shot.
Pass to Strus. Oladipo, right side. Hero for 3. Nails it from 3. Hero's got his second basket of the night.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
First free throw is good.
Shooting for Utah.
Good on both. Miami has gone 2 for 5 from 3 since halftime.
Jazz foul.
A line change here for Miami.
That's his third personal foul. Third team foul. Substitutions for your Heat.
Here's Tucker. Off target from three-point range. The Jazz have gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter. Oh, it's Gay with the jam.
Pushing in transition. Rudy with the size, the athletic ability, the scoring ability. He can finish.
Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one. Lowry's got 7 points.
Slow reaction from the D, and it cost them 3.
1:14 left in the third quarter. Clarkson against Robinson. From downtown. And he goes in for the dunk.
You won't see his feet too high off the ground, but Ingles finishes at the rim.
Pass to Adebayo. Back to Lowry. There's 48 seconds left in the third quarter here.
He's doing what he can do to pull them closer, but it's not enough. He needs more help.
Here's Honey. He's guarded by Lowry. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Hey, when in doubt, run the defender off the screen.
And you know, with a result like that, we'll see them run it again.
Especially if the defense is going to allow you to do it. Have to switch on that play.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been 3s.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. From deep, Gay. Adebayo grabs the board. Adebayo's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. And here's Lowry from the arc. The shot that time not on target. Here's Honey. Ingles from outside.
That's just hustle by Jimmy Butler. Did not give up on that look. Opponents, they don't.
And so it's the Utah Jazz closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. And it's mostly due to their superb shooting. They've wasted very few possessions. We'll be right back. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist for the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Creating plays for others, it's an art form, but it's also a discipline. Fantastic job.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. So the Jazz 5 right now. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Bojan Bogdanovic out there with Royce O'Neal. And it's Gobert in at the center position.
And his teammates appreciate the unselfishness. Bogdanovic willing to get it to his open guy.
And Mike Conley picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Substitutions for your Heat.
Pass to Tucker. Butler up top. Takes it inside. Puts up a 3. Knocks it down from distance.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
Robinson against Mitchell. Left side, Bogdanovic. Three-pointer. And it's Mitchell, that time on the assist by Bogdanovic. And the Jazz lead by 9.
And that was a little payback for what happened on the other end. Mitchell showing the range.
And here's Lowry from the arc. Robinson finds Lowry. Unable to get that one. And it's Utah the other way. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock. Conley goes in. Mitchell against Robinson. Outside Bogdanovic. Back to Mitchell. Clock at 6. There's the drive. And Mitchell with the slam.
Always on the attack. Mitchell loves to drive it to the hoop, put the pressure on the D.
Outside Robinson. Back to Lowry. This one for 3. Robinson can't hit. The Jazz have gone a perfect 3 for 3 here in the 4th. Conley passes to Gobert. Mitchell with the ball. Robinson defending. Back to Gobert. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
You see what that little pump fake does? It gives the defender something to think about the next time he goes to challenge Gobert's shot. And I know one thing drives Rudy Gobert is earning his respect. All-star snubs, people counting his money. He's determined to have the final word.
Hero, he's checked in for Miami. They've got time on their side here, Grant.
And if they're smart, they'll milk the clock a little.
And he hits it and gets hacked. A 3-point chance here if he can convert.
Fantastic at staying in control. Like seeing Bogdanovic work through contact on that play.
Smitty, you talk about Gobert. He's motivated by his doubters. He wears that number 27, signifying his draft position back in 2013.
And listen to this. Even in the 2021 All-Star game, he and teammate Donovan Mitchell were the last picks. Whatever the reason, he knows people will respect a champion.
And it hasn't just been their stellar offense. Their defense has been effective as well.
Yes, when it's going good, it feels easy. These are the nights you relish, but they're tough to replicate.
The Heat making a switch here. Robinson's checked in. Outside Tucker. Drives to the hoop. And Gobert with a block. And stolen by Adebayo. It's stolen by Bogdanovic. Here's the break. From the arc. The shot by Conley, no good. Miami's gotten just one of their 4 threes to go here in the 4th quarter. And here's Lowry from the arc. The rebound by the Jazz. O'Neal's got 4 rebounds now.
It looks like it'll be a big win for them here. Time to just cruise to the end of the game and chalk up the victory for the Jazz.
When you look at the stat sheet, it's impressive this wasn't a total blowout. Their offense was in top gear all night long, Grant.
I thought the same thing, B.A. I mean, the difference in field goal percentages is pretty shocking.
The uncanny ability to time the tip in. He does this night in and night out.
Conley passes to Mitchell. Misses the 3. And for Miami, they're shooting only 42% for 3. Robinson. And it's Gobert with a rebound. From deep, Conley. Missed it. 4 for 8 in the contest. Back to Adebayo. Up top, Lowry. Here's the 3. Drops in the 3.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
This was obviously a focal point coming out of the break. Look smart when the shots are going down.
Conley passes to Gobert. 6 on the shot clock. Over Adebayo. No good with the elbow jumper. Pass to Robinson. From deep. Rebounded by the Jazz. They led by as many as 18. So we see the Jazz taking the W here. Boy, a nice win on the road. By the time this one...
watch, Greg. Two offensive teams going head-to-head.
And the rules today favor offense, and that's why league-wide scoring continues to rise.
Now here's Paul. And now the opening lineup for Phoenix. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. And it's Bridges in at the small forward. Here's Conley. Good for the basket, starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And he's been a terrific point guard in this league for a long time. Mike Conley just knows how to play.
The pass to Bridges. Paul, no one around him. Offensive rebound. Ayton kicks to Paul.
Phoenix foul. Chris Paul. That's his first personal foul.
And just about a minute into the first quarter. Conley into the lane. Mitchell outside. Goes to the reverse layup and pops it in.
And man, does Mitchell get buckets, and from everywhere on the floor. A versatile offensive threat.
And they call him Spider because of that long wingspan, 6'10" at present, but standing 6'1". Mitchell needs that to compete defensively at that shooting guard position.
Now here's Booker. Shot clock at 5. Ayton, the pass to Booker, and he hits it just before the shot clock expires.
That's a good find from Ayton, understanding the defensive scheme, and he just waited for his teammate to be open.
And we know what Mitchell can do offensively. But, Greg, how do you evaluate his defensive game?
And, Kevin, without question, there's room for improvement. I'd say he's probably below average, but he has the tools that if he tightens up that part of his game, look out.
And here is Paul. Michael Conley getting his 3 to go. Pass to Bridges. Takes a 3. Good, and Paul gets the assist.
And that's a shot Bridges needs to just keep sinking. You can see his confidence growing.
Pass to Mitchell. From deep. Conley kicks to Bogdanovich. For Booker. Kicks it out to Mitchell. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And that's part of what Mitchell brings to the table. The willingness to operate on the perimeter or get in there and mix it up on the interior.
So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for the Suns. They trail by 1. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Well, Quinn Snyder and I got a chance to talk for a bit. The feeling is that the game has slowed down some for DeAndre Ayton, which means he's making quicker and better decisions. Coach said last year you could cross him up at times, and that helped contain his production. But this year is a different story. Ayton's taken those big strides mentally that all great players seem to do. Kevin, back to you.
Okay, David, much appreciated.
And just an excellent rebounder. Gobert is so good at using that incredible wingspan to track down those additional scoring opportunities.
Now here's Paul. Passes it to Bridges. From past the arc. Another 3 for Phoenix.
Mikel really showing a nice confidence in that shot right there as his shooting percentages are trending up.
Conley into the lane. In the corner, O'Neal with it. Kicks to Gobert. Now, here is O'Neal. No points in the game yet for him. Conley for 3. It's not going to go for him. The Suns go the other way with it. Paul passes to Crowder. To the inside. And it's Ayton missing. Utah's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. And there's the call on DeAndre Ayton. That is his first foul of the game. 58 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Conley against Paul. Kicks it out to Mitchell. A three.
Well, Booker asserting himself on the defensive end that time. He has good size and enough speed to annoy the opposing scorer.
And so they foul intentionally.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
To the middle. Here's Ayton, and Ayton throws it down.
And Ayton just up over the top at his size to throw that one down.
Conley dishes to Mitchell. Driving the lane, and it's Mitchell with the jam.
And he gives that rim a good tug on the way down.
That's how you drive your point home right there. Ball passes to Bridges. Stolen by Michael Conley. And here's Mitchell from the arc. The long distance three is buried. Mitchell's got 8.
And when he's hitting from deep, Mitchell's practically unguardable. Can't crowd him out there. He'll just drive right around you.
And your jazz dancers. All right.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Jazz.
They pounded the ball inside in the first half, forcing the D to collapse, and that frees up the shooters going forward.
Also racked up a ton of points off of turnovers so far in tonight's game.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. On Phoenix, looking who they've got on the floor. Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. A star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Bridges in at the 3.
Looks like the game plan is they're willing to give him that kind of shot. It worked out for them this time, but if they give it to him again, I bet 3 points are coming.
And after a down season in 2020, with some questioning if he was over the hill, Mike Conley came roaring back last season.
And the first player ever to make his All-Star debut that far into his career. It had to feel something like redemption. And I tell you, he's not done yet. Has a nice new contract to prove it.
Now here's Conley following the shot by Chris Paul. Here's Gobert. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet. Gobert's got the lead up to 9 now for the Jazz. It's Crowder on the wing. The dish now to Bridges. Ayton inside. Gobert on him. He gets it in there. 6 points for him.
Now, if Ayton continues to play with that kind of effort, possession by possession, he's a real tough cover.
Here's Mitchell. Drives to the hoop. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
Now here's Booker. Inside. Ayton kicks to Booker. 6 to shoot. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. No secret here, Brent. Devin Booker known for his offense, but his defense has come a long way as well.
Yeah, it's so funny when scorers come into the league and they score and people are still critical of them. That's what happened to Devin Booker. And then he realized as the games became bigger and more important, how much the defensive end is going to help his team do the things he wants to do. And so he's taken that tune. He's decided to play defense. He's been much better over the course of the last 2 seasons.
Now, here's Bogdanovich. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Conley with the 3. Offensive rebound. Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
You won't find a higher percentage shot in this league. Gobert from ground zero.
The pass to Booker. Bridges trying to free himself up. No good from Booker.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Mitchell feeling it out a bit. And the foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That's his first foul.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Defense doesn't get much better than the mobile one block we just saw on replay.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest, going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
Now here's Paul. Booker outside. Feeds it to Ayton. .130 left to play here in the half. A putback. It's good on the putback. And the Jazz lead by 11.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Booker with no one around. And the Suns get it back. Second shot opportunity. Shot by Crowder, no good. Jazz leading by 11. Mitchell with it. Now guarded by Ayton. Mitchell passes to O'Neal. He kicks to Gobert. Over Booker, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It goes on Devin Booker.
An improved free throw shooter compared to his earlier seasons. Nice to see Gobert attack his weakness.
And Gobert drops them both. Suns trail by 13. Paul looking around. Going inside. And the layup falls.
Defense is not able to keep up with the speed and really the awareness of Chris Paul that time.
Clarkson outside. Passes it to Gobert. We've got 28 seconds left now here in the second. Can't connect from short range. The Jazz making a switch here. Whiteside's checked in.
Second team foul.
And stolen by Whiteside. And now Utah, fast break. Gay outside. With the drive. And then Gay with the dunk.
How about the speed with which he got to the rim that time? Rudy Gay, excellent job of dropping the hammer.
Ball outside. Pass to Bridges. Fires the three. The shot, no good. That'll do it for the first half. Jazz out in front. All right, Dave, thank you. And
The Suns, 18.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Donovan Mitchell really making a difference here.
And guys, we saw just how tough he can be with the step to the rim. Great job of just attacking that first half.
Yeah, nice job of carving his way to the inside with some ease. Not much resistance out there.
And Phoenix with a whole new group on the floor. So with Conley sitting on the bench, here's the five for Quinn Snyder right now. We've got Rudy Gay. Also Joe Ingles out there. Whiteside is out there with Jordan Clarkson. And it's Oni into the one. Pass to Saric. And we've heard some talk, Greg, about the possibility of NBA expansion. What do you think about that?
Kevin, I think it would be great for the league. I mean, I played in Seattle for a season, and I know they would love to have a team back in the great Northwest.
Now, here's Whiteside. Following the missed shot by Dario Saric. Gay with no one around. Bangs home the trifecta. Gay's got 5.
A great pass by Whiteside hanging in that play.
Gay looking around. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. Nader the pass to Shamet. Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. Down low. And so it looks like the Suns will retain possession here.
Suns ball.
Just 5 on the clock. Here's Ingles. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. And finished off by Gay.
Rudy Gay up off the ground and dunking it down hard. Nice to see that.
Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. Here's McGee. Misses off the right iron.
Well, that's a shot they want just about on every possession if they can get it. He doesn't make them all, but still very much a high percentage look.
Here's Oni. They lead by 20. It's the most we've seen. Stolen by McGee. Here's Sharich. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
Whiteside, one of the best shot blockers in the NBA. That one's swatted.
There's JaVale McGee with the rebound.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Sharich inside. He's covered by Gay. Here's Payne, and it's blocked by Whiteside. The drive by Gay. And there's the call on Dario Sharich. That is his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Oni passes to Whiteside. And it's JaVale McGee with the foul. That's his first foul.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Third team foul.
Here's Oni, guarded by McGee. Whiteside inside, working on Payne.
Well, whenever Whiteside has a chance to dunk, man gon' dunk.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Driving to the basket. Payne's shot is good.
All right, after 4 misses, they finally get one to go. That has to be a big relief for the offense after beginning this half on a bit of a cold streak.
Here's Oni. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. A shot by Clarkson, no good. Suns trail by 20. Pass to Payne. Back to Sharich. Payne passes to McGee. And the slam dunk by McGee.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Here's Oni. Clarkson on the wing. Ingles kicks to Clarkson. He dishes it to Gay. Shot clock at 6. He feeds it to Whiteside. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Whiteside's got 6. The Suns have gone 2 of 6 from the field here in the third. 50 seconds left to play in the third. Payne passes to Shamet. There's the drive. Utah with the rebound. Dishes it to Whiteside. The pass to Oni. Back to Whiteside. Up and in on the layup. He's got 8.
That's just pure strength and size from Whiteside. Just a Hulk out there. It remains a matchup problem for basically any roster to try to match up physically.
Now here's Payne to the middle. McGee. And it's McGee with the jam.
You gotta love his aggressiveness to finish inside.
Well, his leaping ability gives him a great advantage. Clarkson outside. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. The 3 quarters of play all in the books. And this one.
All right, lookers coming onto the court.
And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Well, there's a way to break down the defense with the handle, but you can do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. Setting the floor for the Suns. Up it forward, they'll have Bridges and Crowder. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Ayton in at the 5 spot. Al Paul following the miss by Michael Conley from deep. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. And here we go. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Bridges with it. He's picked up by O'Neal. Paul can't get it to go. And so Conley will bring the ball up for the Jazz. Takes it inside. Bogdanovich inside. Ayton's there, and he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile one block.
And that has got to help the morale of this team. Let's see if that sets up a run here.
It's Crowder on the wing. Pass to Ayton. Back to Crowder. Inside. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
And to make that mistake at this time is tough to come back from.
Well, not making things easier on themselves right now, that's for sure.
Conley into the lane. The feed to Gobert. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Paul.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Yeah, pestering right now, and that's going to pay some dividends. At some point, there's going to be a turnover.
Now here's Booker. Here's Bridges. The 17-footer goes down.
Consistent shooter like Bridges loves to get openings from the mid-range like that to get his rhythm.
Driving inside. And Utah turns it over again. Here's Paul. For three. Sinks the three-pointer.
And CP3 is so good at choosing when he unleashes his three-point arsenal.
Conley into the lane. Count it. Good. And the Jazz lead by 17.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
And the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Now, here is O'Neal.
Blocking foul called on Jay Crowder. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Buries it from three-point range.
And with the ball in his hands, Mitchell attracts attention, then breaks down the defense with the pass.
Paul passes to Ayton. Back to Paul. Five on the clock. Ayton. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot two at the free throw line.
That's his second personal.
It's going to be on Rudy Gobert.
Good idea to make Ayton earn it at the line because he's a menace in the paint. Don't let him get that shot off.
Ayton hits them both.
Big question mark was Ayton, and could he anchor a defense? He's answered those.
We've got 1:55 left in the game. Bogdanovich, no luck.
A lot of defenders choose to just back up off of him when he's in that tight, try to avoid the and one, and this time they're not backing off.
Now here's Paul. Ayton inside. Defended by Gobert. Here's Crowder. They get it back.
And a nice job of turning that miss into 2 points on the tip-in.
Hustle points, I believe they call them. Hustle points right there. Here's Mitchell. And there's the drive. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for Utah.
You know, their big advantage was points in the paint.
And they found a way to pound the ball inside. And that was working all game long.
A very solid win indeed. And when you check out the box score, there were some great numbers for Mike Conley.
Just really loved his activity level here tonight. Constantly mixed it up, and he threw himself into a lot of plays.
Back to O'Neal. The three. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. And it's Phoenix's ball. They've allowed just 7 points here in the fourth quarter.
That's a tough rebound if you don't have the length that he does, so the size paying off.
O'Neal kicks to Gobert. The dish to Bogdanovich. From deep. Booker pulls it in. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. To the paint. Here's Ayton. Gobert with the block.
And that's why you want Gobert on the floor. He's as good defensively as any big you will ever see.
For three, Booker can't hit that one. Bogdanovich with it. And so it's Utah easily grabbing the win. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Well, folks, that's...